Get to making with jive, boy, and shout. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, yes, you shout. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, yes. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, yes, you shout. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, you holler, yes.
1, 2, 3.
ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing this evening? Hopefully pretty well. Hope you guys are having had a nice weekend, Uh, busy weekend maybe, but hopefully you had a good weekend. So, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Uh, as you can see from the title, we'll actually be doing some building this stream. So a bit of a riff on last week. We didn't. It was supposed to be our first building stream of the summer last week, and we didn't really do anything. So this time we'll actually be doing some building. I promise. So yeah, hopefully you guys had a nice week. You're ready to relax with some nice Minecraft building, some news, some discussion topics. I had a very busy week myself. Really tired of this summer school class that I'm taking, but I only got a couple more weeks left, so we just gotta grind it out, you know. Uh, gotta gotta get through it as quickly as possible. Hello to you, Mr. Derek. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. All right, let's go ahead. Is this the Mayweather fight? No, no. This is this is not the Mayweather fight. Sorry. I'm interested in the Mayweather fight too, but tragically, no. We will not be streaming that. I mean, it doesn't start for another couple hours, so you got a little while to find the link. Uh, no, we're playing Minecraft today. We're actually playing Minecraft. Um, Probably a bad night to play Minecraft. Everybody else is gonna be watching the Mayweather fight, aren't they? Uh, all right. Well, let's go ahead and call Gray. Well, we're ringing him. Um, oh, he needs another 15 minutes. Okay. Well, ah, we got to figure out what to do for 15 minutes. I'm gonna change the name of the stream to "This is not the Mayweather fight." Um, Give me just a second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, I gotta think of something sarcastic for the description. Hold on. Um, Here, watch Minecraft load up. Why are you reading the description? I already said this isn't the Mayweather fight. There. All right. Well, there we go. We got Minecraft loaded up, and I got the title and the and the description of the video changed already. Interesting to see how many viewers we get. Kind of curious. Let's see. Check the video resolution. It's 1024 by 576. That's all right. I wish it was a little better, but you know. Oh yeah, I'm also supposed to be recording the stream. Give me just a second. Uh, Usually I record these secondhand. just because YouTube it doesn't do a very good job of streaming to YouTube. So in case I need to use footage from this stream, I record it using my graphics card software. So yes, we're actually in Minecraft today. As you can see, this is not the Mayweather fight. I already have 50 views on this stream, and it's not the Mayweather fight, guys. It's not the Mayweather fight. Keep on moving. 55. Oh, this is gonna be so fun to watch the number just go up. Uh, as I'm watching as I'm streaming tonight. We've already had 55 views on the stream, and I haven't even started yet. It's not the fight. Uh, guys, it's not the fight. Uh, I can't. This is gonna be so fun. This is gonna be so fun to read all the comments and see all the views. Uh, read the title, read the description. It's not the Mayweather fight. I don't know. I wonder how many times I'm gonna have to say that. Um, all right. Well, we got to figure out Minecraft with yourself. Now, hold on just a second. We got the boys coming on in just a little bit. You said give them 15. We're just waiting on the boys. Uh, all right. Well, we got to figure out something to build in the meantime. I don't know. I was experimenting with kelp last time I was in this creative world, as you can see. Well, uh, but for our building plans today, we were going to build a Tudor style house. We kind of wanted to make a I guess governor's mansion or mayor's mansion or something like that. Uh, to kind of overlook the where we're planning our village, kind of where we were working last time. So, uh, trying to figure out. I guess I'll show you guys kind of the block palette that I'm working with. Um, we've got a ton of white concrete. Um, so we got that. We've got diorite. So I'll grab the blocks that I'm working with, and then we'll figure out the blocks we're working out with, and as a cover up for the fight. Oh, interesting. People use the title Minecraft with the Boys as a cover up for the fight. That's why I found this stream. Well, coincidentally, we've been playing Minecraft with the boys for months. You gonna put the fight on? No, this is not the fight. This is actually Minecraft. It's just Minecraft. I promise, guys. It's actually just Minecraft. Oh, this is so fun to watch. I can't wait for Gray to get on. uh, all right. I'm sorry, guys. This is not the fight. You got to keep looking, you know, keep looking. uh, you've almost got it. Don't worry. We're gonna get some spruce wood. We're gonna get some stone blocks, you know. Uh, but
Hi, how are you?
oh, we got a new sub. Thank you for subbing to the channel, whoever that was. It's gonna scroll across my feed in just a minute. Uh, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I had a multi-screen setup. Unfortunately, it's just my one monitor screen and my laptop, so I can't really see who's subscribing to the channel. But thank you for who did. Oh my God, the chat's never this busy during the streams, nor do I have this many viewers. This is fantastic. Uh, no, it's actually HTBL. Thank you for the subscription. It actually is just Minecraft with the boys. Sorry guys, it's just Minecraft. It's it's just Minecraft. Um, Let's figure out some stone to use. Um, Shoot, I'm not used to the to this bedrock inventory system. I'm so used to playing I'm so used to playing Java, but I'm on Bedrock Edition with friends. Yeah. Yeah, Yummer 22, you're not the first one. Everybody thought this was the Mayweather fight because apparently Minecraft with the boys is code words for you know, boxing matches apparently. I had no idea. We've been using this as our series title for months now. But don't worry, you got a couple hours, so keep looking. You guys will find a fight eventually. Um, I'm gonna change the title once again. There. We're I'm changing the title once again to just Minecraft building stream in all caps. Uh, there. Actually, nah, I gotta figure out. This is so tough. I'm trying to figure out. Chat. You got any suggestions for what I should change the title of the stream to, so that people know that it's definitely not. This is not the fight. I know you're here for the fight, but this is not the fight. So what should I change my title to? Uh, this is a Minecraft building stream. There. We got you baited. We got you baited. I'm sorry. It was unintentional, but I guess so. You did get you baited. Uh, oh, this is so fun. This is so fun. I'm sorry. It was an unintentional debate. It's not the fight. I promise. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Prob Kalsa. Is that similar to salsa? This is not the fight. It's not the fight. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Other than keep watching and find out for yourselves. It's not the fight. Uh, you know. Um, I think actually instead of cobblestone, we're gonna use stone brick. Yeah, let's use stone brick for when we're building. Ew, I don't want a stack. I just want one. All right. This is gonna look a bit weird because we got a lot of stone brick on the mountain face that we're gonna be building at. What? Yeah, I know. Luke, welcome to an actual Minecraft building stream. Uh, Oddly enough. Also, sorry that there's a delay. I know there's a delay. I don't want there to be a delay, but my computer can't run without there being a delay because it's old and kind of crap. Stop crafting, you pleb. Oh, fuck off. Go find another link to click on. Uh, I want violence. Well, you got other links to try. Uh, you'll find it before the end of the night. Don't worry. You got like another like 2 hours before the fight. So, um, actually, you know what? Hold up. Give me a second. Give me a second. For all of you, here, Chad, stay frosty, brother. Thanks, you too. Give me a second. I think I might have. a link for you guys. This is totally unintentional. Um, but I might have a link for you guys because one of the group chats I'm in, somebody sent a link. I think it's for the fight. Give me a second. I gotta find it again. All right, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Try that. I just sent I just sent it in the chat. Uh, there you go. Say that was, I believe, the link to the fight. They should have. Yep, yep, there you go. It's on there. If that's what you guys are looking for, then there you go. Chat, is this link legit or is he scam? It's legit. I promise. I promise. If you're thinking I'm gonna rickroll you or something like that, you know, I promise it's legit. I promise it's legit. There you go. Yep, you boys you boys are welcome. I just happen to have the link for that. I don't know. We got some boys in one of my clubs that's interested in the fight. So, you know, there you go. You're welcome. Enjoy watching the fight or fights. The link actually works. Thank you. Yep,
Hi,
yeah,
how
you're
are you?
welcome. Thank you for the subscription. Uh, it's legit. It does go down a lot. Yeah, it's does it go down a lot? That's a bit tough. Although I don't know if I've got another link for you, but that's really all I can do, unfortunately. But wish you guys the best and hoping you can find the fight. Uh, all right. Yep. Yep. Enjoy the fight, guys. Hopefully you thank you for the sub, Blue Card. Appreciate it, man. How many till Paul versus Mayweather? I'm guessing probably midnight. Uh, I'm no expert, but you know, actually, we're gonna want to do something. Hmm, something like this. No. All right. I'm just trying to figure out. I promise this is an actual Minecraft building stream, but I just happen to have the link for the fight. So funny how that works out. But yeah. So for those who are joining, uh, enjoy the fight. There should be a link for it. Have fun. Or if you want to stay here and watch a while, we're just waiting on the boys to come on through, or the boy. No, we're gonna want more white concrete. Hmm. All right, let's figure out. There. Yeah, so I'm thinking something like that for our Tudor style house. We're gonna go just pop some stuff in the corners along the edge, kind of dirty it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot more than what we had before. Yeah, that's gonna be good. And then we're gonna probably pop some windows in like that. All right. So let's get some dark oak. Actually, dark oak gates. Uh, there, that'll be our little detail across the bottom. Um, just figuring out a base. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. All right, now we got to figure out a roof too. Damn, where's Gray? He said he said give me 15. That was 20 minutes ago. Hmm. Well, he's always late for stuff, so I'm not gonna worry. Yeah. I'm kind of digging this. Um, let's go with yeah. We're gonna get dark oak trapdoors, panes. There. Actually, no. Boom. And then maybe on the inside we can do like fences. Nah, that's a little much. Let's just stick to what we got here on the outside. There we go. Is there a better link? I'm sorry. I don't have another link to the fight. This really is this is a Minecraft building stream. Uh, we're not in the survival world yet. Uh, unfortunately, no, Sam S. We will not be fighting the Ender Dragon. Floyd won. I hope he wins. And no, I don't have a better link. That's all I got, unfortunately. For real. But you know, this is not. I promise this isn't a stream for the fight. This is just an actual Minecraft building stream, and I just happen to have a link to the fight. Funny how that worked out. Um, but yeah. Where's the fight? There should be a pinned link up at top. I'll take you to a website. Click on the tab that says boxing and MMA. Super Monkey. Just look in the chat. Um, yeah, I'm thinking something like this. I kind of like how this looks. So there we go. Let's get the andesite back out. There we go. I'm thinking we should probably do some sort of border like there, like right along the top there. I've seen note blocks used, but I don't want to just copy for another Tudor style house. Hold up, go back, go back. I freaking hate this building interface or the inventory interface in Bedrock. I'm just not used to it. So we could use note blocks, something like that. That's a bit excessive, actually. It just doesn't look quite right with the stone. All right. Yeah, there we go. And now we got to figure out, let's go back to figuring out our roof. Hmm. Could use gray. We could use some sort of wood. Let's search up some images of a Tudor style house. Give me just a second. Tudor style house. All right. See what they got for roofs. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of dark roofs. Firing up the world now. Okay. All right. Well, our boy Gray is firing up the world now, so hmm. There we go. Is the link legit? I promise it's as legit as I got. This isn't a fight for this isn't a stream for the fight. This is just a Minecraft stream. I promise. Read the title. It's an actual Minecraft building stream. Oh my God. This is wild. Uh, Random guy, if you turned into a woman for a day, would you let the boys hit? Hmm, that's a phenomenal question. Um, I'm gonna bring that up with Gray as soon as, I'm gonna go ahead and start the call. Um, I think he would have a phenomenal answer to this question. You guys are gonna like Gray. All right. I'd say, for sure, for the boys who need it, Mr. Derek, you just got to take the L if it's for the boys' gain. Also, as long as it's with the homies, it's not gay. So, there's that too. Good looking too. Yeah, yeah. Damn. So Gray is unfortunately unable to join us quite yet. You hate how that happens. God, I wish my computer wasn't so slow.
Hello?
Oh, there he is. It,
I am here.
I
I
got a question for you.
apologize.
I got a
I
question
uh
for you.
I was in the middle of masturbating and my phone died, so you gotta get it started up again and it was a disaster.
Yeah, yeah, I got a question for you. This is from one of the viewers in the chat. If you turned into a woman for a day, would you let the boys hit?
Yes, but not for the reason you think. All right? And I wanna start off strong there. I would
All right.
let the boys hit because I would want to know, for me, what does it feel like? And I understand that that could be interpreted as gay, but that's just a genuine curiosity for me.
Interesting. Well, I've already brought up the argument that, as long as it's with the
Okay.
homies, it's not gay. So,
Yeah, and
actually,
because
and
you
now
were
that
a
you've mentioned it,
woman, if you're
I'm
a
kind of
woman at
curious
the
too.
time, if you're a woman at the time that it happens, it's a man and a woman. It's not gay. The only reason if you're saying that that's gay, then you're arguing that your spirit has a gender to it and not your body, which I think is misguided. You know, that you're
Interesting.
saying that the mental essence of yourself is what defines your gender and not your actual biology, which I think is misguided, because in saying that, you're saying that, you know, how that you know, women and men are separated not just by, their biology, but by their personalities and the way that they behave. And you might have been able to get away with that, 10 years ago, but you're probably not going to get away with it now.
Interesting. All right. Well,
Do we want to
Mr. Derek, hopefully that answers your question.
Okay, all right, understood.
I've
Do
had
you
some.
want
I've got a
to?
phenomenal time waiting for you.
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest
oh,
because
I'm kind of concerned right now
apparently
because that was a strong start. If that's the first
yeah.
question, I'm scared.
So apparently Minecraft with the boys is a key phrase for streams that are illegally streaming boxing matches. So we've had a lot of people in the stream
Oh,
already thinking that this is for
okay,
the boxing match. We've already got over
okay.
900 views on the stream, and we're not even
We
half an
should
hour
have
in.
done this. We should have done this a long time ago. Well, I can tell you this is not the first time I've disappointed people today, and it is not the last. So I'm gonna
uh,
thoroughly enjoy just seeing just the wave of people that are just incredibly just it does make me excited to think of YouTube right now as just a cesspool of people wandering around trying to illegally stream
it
the
it kind of seems that way.
the Logan
Coincidentally
Paul and Floyd
enough,
Mayweather fight. Okay.
coincidentally enough, I actually had a link to the fight. So
Okay.
that's pinned in my chat. So there are people. It's
Okay.
a lot of coming and going. Uh,
That's what she said.
yep, yep. But hopefully the boys enjoy the fight, and we'll be here waiting for it to happen and receive news of what happened, I guess. But
Okay. I like that you had to label it. This is actually Minecraft with the boys.
this is an actual Minecraft building stream. Yeah, I went through several different titles trying to figure out what to call it, trying to make it sound as un-clickbaity as possible,
Yeah.
knowing what I know now. So, anyways, but for those who are still sticking around and watching, here's where we're planning on building our Tudor style house. It's not super big, um, but still be kind of interesting.
Okay.
I think
So
so.
we're just gonna have
I
to
was messing around
repeatedly
with some building
spam that
styles.
if you are looking with the you're looking for the fight, it is in the live chat.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for an actual Minecraft with the boys, which cultured gentlemen are,
Who you got your money on? Ooh, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do if Floyd Mayweather loses.
if
Uh,
Floyd Mayweather loses, we will not wake up in the same world. All right, let me tell you
no.
exactly what's gonna happen. Everyone is gonna open their eyes tomorrow morning, and we are all simultaneously gonna wake up at 7 a.m. on the, I guess it would be June 6th, right? It would be June
Tomorrow's the
6th would be
7th.
tomorrow. Okay, it would be
Yeah.
June 7th in the year 1865, and our society would be ruled by Confederate President Jake Paul. I
uh,
just, I can't imagine me living in a world where Floyd Mayweather loses to Jake Paul.
yeah, no. I don't see it. I don't see it happening.
I can't believe it.
Or Logan Paul,
I Logan Paul, yeah.
whatever.
I
Who
just
cares?
don't. I don't want to acknowledge that that's a possibility. I do enjoy that it is a possibility. I like that people are going into it and they can't actually say definitively that he's going to lose
Hmm.
because they've wanted to in the past and they haven't been able to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've been
So
so
I do really
resilient about
enjoy the
saying that the
atmosphere of this
Pauls
fight.
I've been so resilient in saying that the Pauls are not real fighters yet because Jake Paul at least hasn't fought anybody with any boxing expertise. He's
That
been
is
picking
correct.
the easiest fighters possible. At least Logan has gone for someone who's like, actually knows what he's doing,
Yeah,
even if
and
Logan
someone
outweighs
who's
him
never lost.
and has never lost exactly.
I just,
Ah, but if Logan
to
wins, I
me,
have no idea what to think.
I want it. I want it to happen for the meme. I'll put it out there right now that I don't know if you're familiar with Mayweather's boxing style. It is not an entertaining one. So I think if he just
I'm
hangs
not.
in there and he
Okay.
plays it safe and he's notable for playing it safe and doing this very strategic wearing people down and winning by decision boxing matches. That he is not an exciting fighter to watch. So to me, I want some excitement. I want,
Interesting. That's
just
fair. Yeah.
really I want to see something just completely. One of them just snaps, and just Luis Suarez just starts biting the other. I want to see something
uh,
wild break loose in this fight.
yeah. Mr. Derek says, I want Logan to win just because I don't like Mayweather. He runs too much around the ring. Yeah, that's
Well,
that
he's
sounds pretty
yeah,
much like what you're saying. Yeah. That's
yeah.
that's
He
fair.
is
I think
not
I
a
hope Logan
confrontational person.
I want Mayweather to win, but I want Logan to make things interesting. I'll put it that way.
I want
Um,
Logan to make things interesting for about 3 seconds before he just gets knocked out with Floyd Mayweather's exposed penis. I really want just a wild
yeah.
disaster of a fight.
There we go.
Although I understand why no one's paying for this stream because this would be quite a how expensive it is because I know it's expensive to watch.
It's like $50. That's
Yeah,
way too
that's what I
much.
thought.
What is
Yeah, it is. Do you have our materials on hand? Are we gonna turn this
uh
into
I do. I wanted to check your house down here one last time. I've been kind of just roaming
Oh, I
around not
see.
knowing what to do, but I wanted to check your house down here one more time because I was gonna kind of loosely follow its design, but also do
Okay.
something different.
Okay. Yeah, I do want a nice chimney. I appreciated our chimney design down there in the village. So I'd prefer to see
Wait,
that
wrong way.
happen.
Yeah.
So it sounds like, I don't know what bug it was, but something was crawling on my neck and I was not here for it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I've always hated insects.
It's not. Yeah.
Never been a fan of that. Well, we should probably get into the news.
We should.
Finally, I was gonna mention the fact that Jake Paul or Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather was tonight, but I guess everybody already knows about that. So
Yeah, I think that's not news
I think
here.
that's hardly news. Yeah. So, well, other news. Continuing with sports news from this past week, Coach K has announced his retirement after this upcoming season.
I did see that. That was interesting timing to me.
Very
That
interesting timing.
I do like that he did it, very early on. So, if you're a player and you get, this is your first year in Duke, you just know the coach doesn't give a shit. I just
Yeah.
like that aspect of Duke, of knowing that you really thought you were going into one of the most storied programs in history, and you're really going to play, 3 years of basketball for an overweight, slightly homosexual man named David.
Ooh. Okay.
That's my pick for
Uh,
Duke's new basketball coach. I had a neighbor named David, and he built a pool just so the kids would come to his house.
oh
So
no. Oh, did
yeah,
the
he was really good with balls.
that's unfortunate. Did the stream get taken down?
Uh
Hold up.
oh. Uh oh. You shouldn't have put the link in the chat.
Hold up. Let me confirm
I
that
mean,
it's
I'm still watching it right now, so I don't think. I see the chat that says "damn it" got taken down.
yeah. I'm wondering if did it actually get taken down or is it just nope, it's still up.
Nah, dude. I think we're still vibing.
Yep. Okay. I was just making sure. It says it's still up for me. I clicked on the link
Okay.
and I found a live stream still going on. Somebody's singing the Star Spangled Banner or whatever our
Okay.
national anthem is.
That's sure. Do you not know the national
I'm sorry.
anthem?
I blanked for a minute.
Oh, that's no.
Uh,
I know what you're saying. I every now and then I'll get it completely confused with the Pledge of Allegiance, even though the last time I said the Pledge of Allegiance was like 10 years ago.
oh yeah. Um,
I think we can all agree. Honestly, hot take right off the bat. I think the Pledge of Allegiance might go harder than the Star Spangled Banner.
you think so?
It's hard to explain why. I think, really the energy of just half-heartedly mumbling that out at 7 o'clock in the morning. Nothing's gonna be able to top
Almost
that.
cult-like, to be honest.
Yeah, I really like the idea of just some random kid coming from Sweden and just right on cue, just at the start of the day, just everyone stands up and starts chanting about how much they love America, and you're like, oh, they were right. I need to leave.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like the Star Spangled Banner's overrated. I think if there's
interesting.
one thing we've learned from our more experimental performances, I think it was who did it was Fergie. Yeah,
Oh
Fergie
no.
did. Have you do you not remember Fergie's national anthem performance?
Uh, when was this?
It was like the national anthem, but with sex. Like it was just such an oddly just sultry cover of the national anthem. I remember it was at a basketball game, and it just showed the
Hmm.
lineup, and every player was just laughing or trying to hold in a smirk. Um, but if there's anything we've learned, it's that you really just can't get away with that much experimenting on the national anthem.
Yeah, there's a limit, you know. There's only so much you
There
can
is.
do.
I think we might have a problem that you have to take care of over here. Do you still got your bow on you?
Yeah. What's up?
I
Uh,
I think a creeper is in that water spout right there, the one closest to us. I don't know if it went upstairs or not, but I definitely saw it disappear into the water.
oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's particularly unfortunate because they can just come straight up through that.
You see it? I'll let
Huh?
you deal with that. Is this the fight? Click the link. Also,
Yes.
Shay, good to see you in the chat, as always.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
That's such a I
pinned
really
link.
am kind of upset that I missed it now. That was
That you
that I
missed all
missed
this
this
excitement
this kind
early
of
on. Yeah, no, I was
torrent of action.
I was I was surprised as well.
Uh,
I was
all
shocked. It
right. Well,
was
we
like
better.
it's like a few minutes in and it was like 50 views. I was like, wait a second, that's not normal. Well, we should continue entertaining people.
Yeah, we should probably continue
Next,
doing the actual.
yeah, next sports news. I saw that Virginia Tech linebacker Izzy Etude, or I think that's how you pronounce his name, has been charged with second-degree murder. That's fun.
Okay.
Apparently, he was responsible for, taking out someone in Blacksburg. So, where Logan Paul at? Click the link. It's pinned in the top of the chat. I don't know much about the story other than he's been charged and suspended from
Yeah, that's tough.
from the
I don't know
program.
why it's surprising. Because at this point, it's pretty clear that athletes are really good at committing felonies. Um, but every time it comes out, you're just kind of shocked to find out that these people are just catching just hella cases right now.
Hmm.
I think what I really want to happen is I just want a sport to completely overtake football in its prominence in criminal activity. That just for no reason, just ultimate frisbee athletes just start just going at their wives, and you just see a bunch of
That
them
would
start getting
certainly
arrested.
be more
It would really
entertaining.
change up. It would change up things, because you've come to expect football. All right, let's not
Yeah.
forget. Let's not forget the OG athlete to be to have some trouble with the law. I think we all know who I'm referring to.
Yeah, we all know, but you should definitely clarify for all the people who don't.
Yeah, so if he is out there listening, because we know he's very active on social media, just like his wife used to be. Just kidding. Yeah, the
Oh,
alleged murderer, O.J. Simpson.
listen, the glove didn't
Um,
fit. I'm just saying.
yeah, it's always interesting to meet someone, and I've always wanted to be someone that's just randomly very defensive of O.J. Simpson, um, as a whole.
Yeah.
Um, I think Mike Vick is another that's just a random
Oh
athlete.
yeah.
I really appreciated in The Office when Jim made a Mike Vick joke, and Craig Ferguson's I can't remember his character right now. Um, oh gosh, I really cannot remember
Daryl.
this dude's name. Yeah, fucking Daryl. Daryl's character, like Daryl, just goes, "Hey, Vic did his time," and it's just like very aggressively defensive of Michael Vick, and I don't know why I enjoyed that as much as I did, but
Yeah. I don't
it's
know.
just
There's some
it's
people who are just they'll defend the athletes until the day they die.
that's true.
It's a
Or
bit weird how that
the
works
day
out,
their
isn't it?
wives die.
Oh. Oops.
We should probably
Let's move
change
on to the
topics
next topic.
before. Yeah, O.J. Simpson is about to find us, and
Yeah,
well,
I
never mind. He
saw
probably wouldn't do something horrible.
No, no, definitely not.
No, he strikes me as a good kid.
Let's see. I saw earlier this week Bo Burnham's new special Inside released on Netflix. I saw
I
the
saw it. I have not actually watched it.
I watched the first 40 minutes of it at work yesterday
Okay. Is it
because
a
we were not
recommended
busy.
or is it
I
okay?
I think it's a recommended. I thought it
Okay.
was
It
pretty
sounds
solid.
half-hearted.
I thought it was no.
Okay.
I thought well, I only saw the first like 40 minutes of it. So,
That's most of typically they're an
or
hour.
maybe
So
30 minutes. It was like an hour and 20. I
okay.
thought.
All right.
So first like 30 minutes of it. I thought it was pretty good. It was a bit more somber and like artistic than his normal stuff. But
Okay.
overall, I thought it was very good. They released one song on YouTube already, called
I did
"Welcome to the
see.
Internet," and I've listened to that like probably 5 times already. It's
Okay.
fantastic. It's very on brand for Bo Burnham.
Okay. I like
I
that.
thought it was fantastic.
For me, that's the direction I personally want Bo Burnham to go in. I'm a big fan of. I like the idea of Bo Burnham just releasing an album of, really just cutting loose songs where he's really just going for it.
Yeah,
And they're really, I want them to be songs that are good for no reason whatsoever. That I
yeah,
want. He's proven that he has the capabilities to to do better than he should musically.
yeah.
And I kind of want to see him really run with that and without even trying make an actual good album of parody or just straight sarcastic songs.
Right.
But we'll honestly have to see what he chooses to
Yeah.
do. He strikes me as someone that is very much just going to do whatever he's passionate about in the moment. So
Yeah.
hoping for them to have like a very, he's going to take a Kanye approach to his career, and you just have to hang along for the ride.
Well, hopefully he doesn't go quite as downhill as I think Kanye has gone.
Hey, all right, all right.
I'm
That's
not saying that's not anything against Kanye. I like his stuff. He makes some pretty
yeah,
kick-ass shoes, but his
that is
recent
true.
music is it's a little rough.
All right. Well, we've all heard long bouts of how much you hate Christianity. And I don't really think we need to get into that right now. We certainly don't want a
Really.
political stream, or
Because
at least
Jesus Walks is one of my favorite Kanye songs. I don't know what you're talking about.
okay.
See, I've been listening to some Kanye, so like I
Uh-huh.
I mean not much, but just the first couple albums.
I was about to say, I think Davis is probably the biggest Kanye stan of all of us. Um,
Is he?
yeah, well, his rap playlist I think is about half just entire albums of Kanye's.
I've got a few. It's like 2 or 3 songs from his first couple albums. I think is what I have on my playlist
Yeah,
right
and I
now.
think I'm probably in the middle of the two of you in that I've got a good amount of his trifecta, and then from there
What
picking and
that
choosing songs from later
what would
albums.
that be? The first 3 albums?
His first three albums, yeah,
Okay.
College Dropout and
College Dropout.
Graduation, and Late Registration.
Yeah. And so far I haven't listened to all of Graduation yet, but I think it's pretty up there. How would you
Yeah,
rank those 3?
it's been too long since I've heard them to to rank them all. The one thing I will say is that I almost went a little too aggressive with how I listened to Kanye,
Yeah.
or at least his early discography right off the bat. So I was a late adapter to Kanye, and so I basically just decided that I was just going to listen through his discography
Right.
collectively for the first time. So I actually listened to all 3 albums in like the same stretch. Um, I forget whether I was moving out or moving in to college, but for whatever reason,
Interesting.
I just listened to them all at the same time. So they all kind of blur together for me. So
Okay.
I really wouldn't have a ton to say. Um, I remembered liking Graduation a little more.
Say so far
But
I've been listening to Graduation and I haven't listened to all of it yet, but the sampling is just a step above
I think
anything else.
he's one of the
It's
best
the
actual
sampling is
producers.
really good.
Yeah, I think he's the best producer. Out of all the people that are considered the greatest of all time. When you talk about comparing him to Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, I think he's definitely the best producer.
Okay.
And I think he balances his strengths are really a producer, and he's a phenomenal producer, and he is very commercially successful. I think another thing that is a strength of his is that he is very much genre defining and
All right.
genre bending in the sense that he's very creative with what he wants to do. He very much takes his own path, and people are willing to follow him along that path to very different musical destinations.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
so I think that's a strength he has that some other artists might not. Um, Particularly, I think if J. Cole really tried to switch it up, I think that would be met with a lot of harsh criticism. Just because his fans have come to expect a very specific category of project and what they listen to.
All right. All right. All right. Interesting. I mean, you're way more well versed in rap than I am, so I'll take your word on this stuff.
Yeah.
But
Well, I try to be. I'm not gonna get. I'm not arrogant enough yet to say I'm well versed. But I try and listen to as much as I can. I think the next group that I want to go after is I really want to listen to all of the Outkast
ooh, that's a good one.
discography. I've been selecting some influential artists from the past. So the ones I've gone after so far: Nas, um, ATCQ, um, and Eric B and Rakim,
All right.
or Rakim, whichever one you prefer. And so those are a couple um, in '90s, '80s rappers that I
Yeah.
have sort of gone back and decided to go through their discography, and so I think Outkast is the next one that
All
I
right.
I want to pursue. So that's what's up this week here, and hopefully we get a chance to listen to it. We should start a music review segment. I feel like
You
that
think?
would
Okay.
that would be an interesting
That might be interesting. Yeah.
interesting thing.
Hello to Adriel da Rosa Dornelas Gomez. I don't speak Spanish. I hope that's how you pronounce your name.
That's a lot. That's a that's an impressive name.
That's,
Sometimes I really wish
it
I
is
had
impressive.
a good sounding name. Like that's if you
I
get
would
introduced
love
as that
a
for graduation, like people just respect that that's your name.
yeah, it's weird. Like all the Hispanic kids I met in high school, where they introduce themselves and they've got like 5 middle names. It's like, damn, you know, just the shock value at first. It's kind of, it's very impressive that they're able to remember all of that.
Well, I don't think it's the memory that's impressive for me. For me, what's impressive about Hispanic names is that the Hispanic language, because it's actually just one cohesive language, whereas English is, a
Not.
jumbled mess. Uh, it actually flows together. So if you say multiple Spanish names back to back to back, it actually sounds like it would work. Whereas, you get kids coming out that it's just like Eric Bartholomew McDonough, and you're like, what was that? Like those three
Ooh,
names are a disaster together. Um,
that's fair.
and if your name is Eric Bartholomew McDonough,
Eric
when you turn
Bartholomew, just first
18,
off,
yeah, just when you
change
turn
your name.
18, just change your name. Just when you go to college, your new name is
Dan.
Daniel. I don't like Dan. Dan seems old. Dan. I feel like Dan is the person that got a DUI and has to ride a lawnmower to work. That's the
Ooh.
energy that Dan gives off to me. All right, I
Whoa.
don't want to name anyone Dan. I think we all know a Dan in our lives, Drayden.
Do we?
I know a Dan, and he lives in my neighborhood.
So I don't
Yeah,
know.
which is weird because he
Dan.
used to drive us to school like all the time, so it's kind of concerning.
Oh, interesting. All right. Let's see. What's our next news topic? We're just gonna move past Gray knowing a
Oh,
guy
I
named
have a
Dan.
sad a news topic for us since we normally do our ripperonis at the beginning.
Oh yeah. What's up?
Um, I thought this one just stuck out to me because it was weird, but it meant something to
Yeah.
me. So Eric Carroll, you're probably not familiar with his
I'm not.
name,
No.
but he is the author of The Hungry Hungry Caterpillar.
Oh
And
no.
he passed away about a week and a half ago, and it was one of those.
That's
It's weird
tragic.
because yeah, it's weird for me because on the surface it seems like that shouldn't be a very impactful. Yeah, I'm sure he was a great person and he had a huge impact on his personal life. But for me, as someone that's never met him, it seems like it's a weird thing to be impacted by. But that's just like such a wonderful childhood memory to me of I just loved that book, and I think that's something that it's weird how many people love that book. That it's
Hmm.
one of those experiences you think is unique, and then you realize like, oh, this is like a universal experience of our generation right here.
Yeah.
Like a scholastic book fair type beat. Um, where it's like you really think you got something here, but really everybody went to the book fair. It wasn't anything too special, but it was a big ripperoni to me just because I
Yeah.
that's a memory I really appreciate, and just our ripperonis out to Eric, and just really appreciate
Yeah.
that book
That's
and the memories they've had as a result of it. So
yeah, that's
just
that's
hate to see
really
it.
tough.
Yeah.
It really is tough. I agree. You do hate to see that. All right.
hmm Well, I guess just in
Well,
a jarring transition, let's just head straight back to the news like we don't give a shit.
yeah.
Let's,
All right.
let's really just go
Transition
for it.
back to the non-caring personas. All right. Well,
Yeah.
this was a fun little story from earlier this week.
Oh.
This past Monday was Memorial Day.
Oh.
That's nice. And apparently, some guy tweeted a photo to some senator who was posting pictures of old veterans, or old pictures of
Oh.
veterans. He was
I
like,
think I
"Hey,
know where this is
can you
going.
post a picture of my grandfather? It would mean a lot to him if you posted his picture on your Twitter." And so
Uh-huh.
the senator or whoever he was posted the picture, and it was Lee Harvey Oswald, um,
Yeah, I
who
think I
got trending on
remember
Twitter.
it was
Uh,
Matt Gates. And I
yeah,
think it was memorable to me because the person then changed their name to Matt
yes,
Gates is a fucking idiot.
I do
So
remember that.
it looked like he retweeted an account that said Matt Gates is an idiot. And I personally, it was top tier for me. That I just love.
That is
Um,
that is pretty fantastic.
and if the name Matt Gates sounds familiar to you, it's because he was brought up in some of our earlier news stories about some alleged child trafficking of
Oh, is that the
17-year-old girls
same
for
guy?
sex. It's the same
Oh, wow.
guy.
Bruh,
Matt has been
he
a
ain't winning
busy
this
boy.
election. He ain't winning this
He already
election.
did. He did though. He won.
Well, he ain't winning the
He's a,
next one.
a genuine. I would like to think not, just because
You'd hope.
he just gives
You'd
off
hope
a
people
bad
would.
energy to me. But I honestly, why not? I've seen worse.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're gonna have to ask the chat to keep us updated on the fight because
Yeah, I don't think it's starting
I
for a
kind
little
of
while, but you know, for the people
okay.
who are here, let us know uh, if the fight's going well or not. So yeah, that was a fun little thing that happened earlier this week. I saw that Tesla has applied
Oh,
for a restaurant franchise license.
I did see this with a stylized Tesla logo and a stylized T.
This
Um,
could be
I
really interesting because I think the idea of what they're going for is that Tesla will, like, while you're charging your Tesla, you can get food at the Tesla restaurant. Um, and I think that's honestly a really good idea because even with their fast charging
yeah.
stations, it still takes like what 40 minutes or something like that to charge your Tesla.
Yeah,
So
and the way that Teslas work, if you wanted a full charge, it takes a very long time. That you can get a quick charge that's
yeah,
maybe 70%, and that can happen rather quickly. But getting a full charge takes a long time.
yeah, yeah.
But I agree. I think it's
I
an
think
interesting idea. I
that's
wouldn't
cool.
necessarily say that it's a genius idea, and especially from a company that's pretty famous for really just throwing random darts at a board in the sake of getting their name out there publicly or stirring themselves back into the public sphere. I'm not going to put a lot of weight in this. Um, it does make me question because I see a lot of news stories like this, and I really just feel bad for the random person at the newspapers that we know who has to just comb through U.S. patent filings until they
Yeah,
see something interesting. Because that's tough.
that is true. Yeah,
That's
it's
just
an
a
unfortunate
really.
job.
It just seems like you would, because there's a lot of depression elements to it. Is that not only do you get to be disappointed by what you're at, but you also get to look endlessly at people's creativity and talent on display in a way that you could never hope to achieve. Your job would become a constant reminder that not only were you in a shit place in life, but it was also where you belonged.
This is a really depressing.
It's
We've gone
now that
back
I
to a
think
really
about it,
depressing.
this is rough.
This is
Let's move on.
moving on.
Let's
Last
this is
last news
rough.
topic, or gaming news, I guess. Nintendo announced that they're going to
No.
be focusing on games at E3 this year, which is in a week uh, now.
Yeah, it seems like they probably should have focused on it a while back,
Um,
or
but
I guess they're just trying to. To me, that sounds like they're trying to really lower expectations.
I think what they're trying to imply is that there is not going to be a Switch Pro announcement at.
Yes, there is no console announcement if you roll out that bad boy right there.
Yeah, and that kind of contradicts what a lot of people have been, speculating. Uh, there've been like, rumors and apparently leaks of like Tesla Pro, or not Tesla, Switch Pro prices getting leaked on like Brazilian retailers
Oh,
websites or something like that. So
ooh,
people are really expecting a Switch Pro, and it's looking like it's
yeah.
not going to happen. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
well,
it's a
my
bit
guess would
bit of
be
a
that they
weird.
picked up on those stories and wanted to curb expectations and get out in front of that, which I respect. But uh, it does make me question, how you got to the point of all these rumors stirring up if you clearly never had the intention to roll out any new console or new variant
I think
anytime soon.
it'll happen eventually. That or they're just lying and they're definitely going to announce it at E3 this year, which wouldn't surprise me either. It wouldn't be the first time I think
Yeah,
Nintendo's done that.
yeah, they're it's just it's a lose-lose situation of trying to guess, what they're gonna do and why.
Yeah, yeah, kind of, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. I'm still looking forward
It
to
is.
E3 this year, which is actually less than a week. It'll be this coming
Oh,
Saturday, I think, is when it starts. So that'll be fun. I
okay.
guess gaming news for the next couple weeks. We'll probably recap whatever goes on at E3. Uh, so, but yeah, that's fun. So now that we're done with our news, let's move over into discussion topics. This is always fun. We
Okay.
already had a very strong discussion topic earlier. Uh,
Oh, is that letting the boys hit?
yeah, would you let the boys hit if you were turned into a woman for a day? And I'd say yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, you know.
I
You
mean,
gotta
not
sometimes
full-heartedly.
you just gotta take the
I
L for
wouldn't
the
go full
homies.
into it.
You just
I wouldn't.
gotta commit.
It could be a dub though. It might not
Hmm.
necessarily be an L for some
That's also
homies.
true. That's
I
also
know
true.
for
So,
me, I'm not gonna lie. If I were a woman for a day, I'd probably, because let's think about the repercussions of this. Because you get turned back into a man the next day.
what
How
do
are
you
you gonna
spend
explain it? How are you explaining it? How are you gonna explain to, like, hey, like, by the way, like, there was this one time that I had a vagina and I let them all fuck me.
That's true.
Because to me, that's it's really in the moment, absolutely, no doubt, no hesitation. All right,
Just never just let it
I
happen
might
and
even
never think
prefer
about it
that it
again.
happened. Dude, we're having a whole lot of stuff just wander up.
Are you performing security duty? Is that what you're
I am.
on right now? I appreciate that.
Yeah, I
Did the
killed
link get
both a creeper and a zombie here, so I don't know what's going on.
People keep saying
Were you
the link got banned? I think it's still working for me. I don't
all
know.
right, let me get on and test it here.
All right, let me check. Um, but yeah. Uh, Speaking of Craig Robinson, who you mentioned earlier, I saw a phenomenal new ad for a product that I would love for them to sponsor our channel when you know when we get to that point. Um, there's this snack mix by a company called Dietz and Watson. Um, and
Yeah,
they have
it
a
does look like
commercial.
it is. You might have to find a new video link, my guy.
Do I have to find the new link? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
saying something about it not being able to load the video here.
all right. Let's see what I got. But there's a snack mix by a company called Dietz and Watson. And they've got a commercial with Craig Robinson in it, and the product is called Dietz Nuts. And
Yes. Where? Where can I buy? I'm already on board. Sign me up as a resident of a state that 9% voted for D's nuts in the primary. I will happily purchase this snack right there.
oh, it's in round 4 already. The
He
Mayweather fight.
survived 4 rounds?
Okay. Give me just a second, guys. Where's my live stream?
Hey, bro, there's a bug on my shirt, though.
There you guys go. Uh,
We got
New pinned stream. There we go. Hopefully, I think this one will work.
All right, big props there.
But yeah, the product is called Deets Nuts, and it's not
Okay.
as the commercial informs you, it's not nuts. You're not eating nuts. It's meat nuts. You're eating little balls of meat, and the whole commercial is just one innuendo after the other with Craig Robinson, and
I
it's
don't like.
so
Do you have to refrigerate it, or is it
no,
is it
it's just
jerky? What is?
I guess it's kind of like jerky, something like that,
Okay, so it's just ball shaped jerky. Is that
kind of. Yeah.
okay? All right, I can get behind it honestly.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's round 4 of the Paul Mayweather fight. The new link works, guys. I just clicked on it and it works. All right.
Is it still what's going? Is nothing? Did it look exciting? Did somebody have blood on their face? What's?
Logan looks like he's fucking dead.
Oh, does he?
He's kind of he kind of looks it's looking rough. Both of
Oh,
them look kind of out of
is
it.
it? Oh no. I
That
mean,
was
if
the
I
end of the
were,
round, and Logan is he's having a rough time.
oh, is he? What's going on right here? I want you
I
to
mean, let's see. He's got
describe it to me
they
like I'm
just ended the
stroking it.
round. They're doing replay. Logan got a few good hits on. Oh shit, he got a few good hits in, but Floyd fucking knocked him one right in the face during the round. Dodged a punch and
Okay.
then just gave him a nice straight right to the fucking jaw. Uh,
Okay.
jeez. But Logan went over to the corner and he was leaning on the ropes. He was looking he was fucking he was not good. It was not good.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm
Oh.
excited now.
All
I'm,
right.
it's
Uh
good to know that there's some normalcy in
it's good
our
to know.
world. So I think it
Uh
sounds like what's gonna happen is he's gonna win by decision. So
oh yeah.
it's pretty
Probably.
much what anyone who knows anything about boxing should have expected. So
Sounds about right. But yeah, so if you haven't seen the commercial for Deets Nuts, I would watch it
okay.
immediately.
Well, I
They need to
definitely,
promote
as a
the
supporter of Greg
entire
Robinson, I will be there.
they need to promote the entire marketing team. Like
Okay.
just no
To what
question.
though?
I don't know,
You
but
just
give them
is it
all a
just a
raise
line of
because
command and you just move? Okay. All
give them
right.
all a raise because what they did phenomenal job.
All right. Well, that's good to see. I like that a lot as a story because I feel like, and this is one thing we can move
Yeah.
as an additional discussion topic. I
Yeah.
feel like marketing as a whole, advertising, has gone downhill in the past 10 years.
That's true. It really has.
Definitely in the past 5. Like I think if we really think to Super Bowl ads,
That's the main one I'm thinking
think
of.
about how bad Super Bowl ads have gotten.
They've
Um,
become shit.
they are not good. And I will also turn to one of my favorite companies to shit on their advertising department, Reese's.
Oh, yeah.
I think Reese's probably has some of my least favorite ads out there. For those that are not familiar,
Gray hates
Reese's ads
Reese's.
I hate their marketing team. Reese's ads have such an arrogance to them. I don't think Reese's knows that it's not really the desired candy for most people.
Uh, I think Gray doesn't have many unpopular opinions, but this is one of them.
Okay, well,
Reese's are fucking
are you ready? Because
delicious.
I'm
They're
about to
top
double
tier.
down. I'm about to double down. I think Reese's has too much peanut butter to chocolate in their
Penis butter.
ratio. I think Reese's minis have a better chocolate to peanut butter ratio than normal Reese's do, and I stand by that.
Interesting.
I feel like there's too much peanut butter. For some reason, they are always melted enough to where most of the chocolate sticks on the bottom of the wrapper, so you just get just exposed peanut butter, which just worsens the chocolate to peanut butter ratio. And the ads Reese's has just have such an arrogance to them. It's just it strikes me as someone that just doesn't want to contribute anything to sexual intercourse. They're like, I'm here. You want this, don't
Oh
you?
no.
And you're like, well, yeah, but like I wanted us both to bring something to the table. And I don't think Reese's brings all
Uh,
that to the table. I think Reese's maybe brings 5.5 at to the table, but I think they think they're like, an 8,
sorry,
and
I'm
they're
I'm
not.
watching the fight. I'm going back and forth between the
Oh,
chat and the fight.
okay. How's
But
the
Shri
fight
has
going right
confirmed
now?
my opinion. Those are
Okay.
some unpopular. All right, they just started round 6. It's still looking
I
rough.
thought
Floyd
they
is
just ended round
easily.
4.
Yeah, they already went through round 5. These are short ass rounds. They're saying Jake is a
That's
better
great.
fighter. Logan's got no defense. Basically, it's Floyd's fight. He just needs to end it
Okay.
already. I wish he would end it already.
He's not. He's
He's not
not
going
a.
to.
He's not a knockout guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting more bigger hits. Uh, yeah, I think Logan at this point Logan kind of knows he's lost. Unless he comes up with some miracle, which it doesn't look like he will.
Yeah. Boxing is rarely a comeback sport. Um.
Uh, yeah, they've been cutting to Jake Paul every now and then, who looks like a fucking pimp at this fight. I mean, he's got the fur coat and everything.
Oh, I want a fur coat so bad. I
Uh,
really just but I only want to wear it at places where it's really not appropriate to do so. Just Sunday brunch. I just wanna turn up in a large fur coat, wearing
yeah, yeah.
sweatpants and mismatched
Mm,
slides. I want to show up in a fur coat to a funeral for someone that I vaguely knew. Um,
interesting.
yeah, just a variety of circumstances. Did we run out of you're
Yeah, I'm just
going
kind of
on
slowly
the
building as we're going
details on
through the
this?
news and
All right.
watching the fight. But
Oh yeah, I'm not. I'm just getting a taste of the fight from you. I just want just enough description of Logan Paul to be able to
yeah,
use for later in the evening.
yeah. Logan's just trying to kind of like hug him at this point. He's not doing anything. He's circling around the
Yeah,
outside of the
he's
ring. It's
he's just trying to hang in there. That's
he only
kind of
knows how
tough,
to
actually.
only knows how to body Floyd. Yeah. Yep, that's kind of how it's going. It's pretty slow.
All right. That's
The fight's practically
well,
over.
if if you're watching that right now, just be thankful that you didn't pay $50 to do so.
Yeah.
Because
Just
imagine that
imagine
right
that.
there. That would be kind of tough, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, they're already showing ads for other Floyd Mayweather exhibitions.
Oh, you can't do him like that. That's tough.
Uh, all right.
I'm liking the way this is shaping up right now. This is a good size, a good form right here.
Yeah, I was working on the palette a little bit while I was waiting on you earlier. Uh, speaking of,
Alright.
you're sort of talking about advertisements. Speaking of which, I saw an ad, Apple's new ads. Apparently, their new slogan is "Privacy. That's Apple." And
No.
I don't know how I feel. Like, is it
This is
though?
proving, bro, what is touching me right? Hey, yo. Hey, yo, sir.
Yeah. Like, is it though? Like, is that Apple? I don't feel
Oh,
like
it's
it is.
definitively not.
It's
But
definitely not Apple.
I think the even weirder part of this to me is this would be a slogan I would categorize as like Facebook trying to come back in their image. But the thing for me is that to my knowledge, Apple is not necessarily distrusted in relative to other large tech companies. I don't think they're really distrusted
Yeah.
for security. So it almost sounds to me like, oh, like we lost all your information and we're desperately trying to look like that's not the case before you find out. That's the energy I get from this right here.
Uh, Damn, people are
Like
commentating, or sorry, people are
I
chatting
think
about
it's
the
just not
commentators.
appropriate. Oh,
People are
are the
talking about the
commentators
commentators.
weird?
Uh, somebody posted Floyd's dick is so far down their throats, it's coming out the other end.
Oh,
Yikes.
they are
Okay.
not loving that.
Oh my God. Damn. That's fucking roasted. All right. Uh, but yeah, no, that's I don't think they're the most untrustworthy company, but that doesn't say they're not untrustworthy because they're
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't touch
I
them.
don't trust Apple, but I think you get into a double-edged sword where you know that the public doesn't trust you, but everything you do to correct that just makes it worse. Like if you're Apple, it's like people don't trust you, so you're like, hey, you can trust us. But, if you're a person, you're just sitting there and Apple's like, hey, you can trust us. It just makes it worse. There's
Can
really
I?
nothing you can do to better your image. It's pretty clear that right now cyber criminals have a very distinct advantage over cyber
Yeah.
defense. Um,
Yeah.
and I don't think anyone really knows what to do about it right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, next discussion topic. Um,
Okay.
Halo. I saw this is an interesting opinion. Halo Infinite should be the last game with Master Chief in it. What are your thoughts?
Whoa. Whoa. I Because to me, the implied statement there is that Halo Infinite would be the last Halo game.
No, it wouldn't be the last Halo game. They're just saying
We're
that
saying that they're
it
just going
should
to
be
be Halo
we
games
should
without Master
retire
Chief.
Master Chief. Yeah, we should retire Master Chief as a character.
I can get behind it. It's a weird opinion, but at this point, it's becoming so inconvenient to try and explain why Master Chief is still alive and
Yeah,
still in a place where conflict is happening that like most of the plot to the movies is basically just how he winds up alive and in the place that he is. And it
right.
just seems like you're really just grasping
You're really stretching
at
right
straws.
here, aren't
And
you?
Also,
343.
with Halo, I feel like you got a large base of lore
Yeah,
behind Halo. I don't think Halo is a series where it's like, oh man, I wish we could retire him, but it's not like we have other characters. But I mean, you do. You definitely
you
do. So
definitely do.
like,
Yeah,
I don't. We might have to sleep here. We've been out here a couple nights,
that's true. Let's go ahead and sleep. But it's
but
build is shaping up okay.
I think it's
I know I'm a little slow at
looking
building, but
hot. Well,
I
whenever
think
we're
with
trying
all
to do
things
these
going.
varied textures right here, it just takes
Yeah,
a while to get it how we want here.
yeah. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I think I would like to play more of the Halo games, so I can have a better
I
opinion
would
on
like
this.
you to play more of the Halo
Yeah,
games because
I've
that's
only
one
played
of my key
I've only
franchises
played the
here that
story of 4. I recently purchased a
which
Halo
is
game,
real
and we'll get to
tough
that in
because
just a minute. I know
that is
that's not the
truly
most
tough.
well-received Halo game, and I've played a bit of
Nope.
Reach at your house. Um,
Yes,
I like
Reach.
Halo. It's one of my
I will
preferred
endorse Reach
first-person
as one of
series.
my favorite games of all time. But
Yeah, I'll
continue.
get around to it eventually. But
Uh-huh. Hmm.
anyways, speaking of, I guess, Halo games, I recently purchased some used games
Oh.
from GameStop, and I want to discuss purchasing
Oh.
used games from GameStop. Okay. For the viewers who've never purchased used games from GameStop, it is
Yeah,
a
it's kind of like
it's
letting the
a
homies hit. All
Forrest
right, it's
Gump
like being
box
fucked
of
in the
chocolates.
ass.
You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
This
Um,
seems like just a great way of
Now
introducing the fact that you definitely found hentai
I
in the
bought.
GameStop.
That's not what happened, per
Uh-huh.
se, but
Uh-huh.
no. So what I'm trying to get at is I bought 3 games from GameStop earlier this week. They finally arrived the other day. Uh, and they're all in varying conditions. I'll explain what I mean. The first game I
Oh.
opened up the package, and it's Forza Motorsport 3. Okay. And the
Was it
game,
supposed to be Forza
yeah,
Motorsport 3?
yeah. I
Okay.
got all the games I wanted to get. Um,
Okay. Alright.
Forza Motorsport 3, and it's in perfect condition. I mean, it's in the original case
Okay.
with the original artwork. Both discs are included. The manual is included. Like everything's there. It's all in very good condition. I'm very impressed. The game runs and it works fine. This is, what I want when I buy a used game from GameStop.
Okay.
I open up the
Yeah.
second package, okay,
Oh.
which is
Uh-huh.
NCAA Football 12, okay.
Oh. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and there's no manual. But it is in the original
No.
case. It has the artwork. There's a bit of a hole punched through the case, so there's a bit of a hole in the artwork, but it's in acceptable condition. You know,
Yeah.
it's it's in pretty decent condition. This is what I expect when I order uh, a game from GameStop. And then I get to Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition. And it's just the disc. It's just the
Was
disc. It
oh.
doesn't come in a 360 game case. It doesn't even come in a DVD sized game case. It comes in a plastic molded case that GameStop sells for their PlayStation games.
Oh
Just
no. No,
how
you
what?
definitely loaded this up and it's just German dubbing over the entire game. It's just shitty German
uh
voice actors just talking about how this game is one of their favorite things to do when they're not on the front lines.
Oh no. It's just
creating the Fourth Reich.
I have no idea how like the quality varies this much with GameStop games. Like I've got games in the past where
Well, I'll
it's
tell you how the quality varies. Is basically they paid the first guy about $5
yeah. No, well I've gotten games in the
for
past.
everything.
I got a game in the past which was just
Okay.
the disc and the original artwork. It didn't have the case,
Yeah.
but it had the artwork that goes in the case. How do you lose the case but not the artwork? Like I have no I don't understand what happens when you buy used games from GameStop. Like what is the process that it goes through all this shit? Why would you turn in just the artwork with the game and not the case?
Hmm.
Like I don't know. But I understand like GameStop's process for it. It's like you buy a used game or you buy a new game and then you sell it to GameStop for like, you know, 2/3 of what it's worth. Then they mark it up at 120%. And then they sell that game, then it gets sold back to GameStop and so on and so forth. But, you know, it just I need to stop buying used games from GameStop because especially well, particularly GameStop.com because it's just you never know. What blocks did you use for the trim between the first floor and the second floor? It's spruce logs. And then you right click on it with an axe and you get stripped spruce logs.
Ooh, I
So
like
it's
it.
that's what we're using for the trim kind of between floors. Uh damn. We're closing in on 3,000 views on the stream by the way. Um
Wow. Uh,
uh damn. If only this was monetized, you know? If only.
yeah, but it is
I hope
not,
you
is it?
guys the fight is over at this point.
Okay.
I don't they didn't see the results, but Floyd
I assume
definitely
no
won,
one
I
knocked
assume.
anyone out.
No,
I assume no one got knocked out right here.
I'm not listening to their interviews. I'm just assuming Floyd won because he's watching Logan Paul talk and smiling. So, uh,
Uh, let me see if I can find something on ESPN here.
anyways, yeah,
That's kind of
this is
kind
all
of
right.
tough
It's a
right there.
bit of a small mansion, I guess, but you know,
Well, like I said, we'll put in a little basement, and have that right there, and we'll also have an
it's
atrium, and obviously we
we'll
don't want
figure
it to
out
be a
some stuff.
castle. Here we don't want it to be anything shockingly impressive, but I think it's an acceptable size for what we wanted to do here.
Yeah.
I did hear that Floyd Mayweather stands to make nearly potentially up to $100 million off this fight,
Yeah, something like that. Or I
and
guess
it
he's made
really
$100 million off
I
this fight.
slowly begin to understand why he did this.
What? Why he, made the fight last as long as he did?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess so. Make it sort of seem like he's earning his money,
yeah.
but like, is he though? I mean, if you want to earn your money, like, knock him out in like the second or third round. Don't draw it out this much, because
Well,
that just
I
it just
don't.
feels a bit excessive, I think.
Wait, it says it ended without a winner?
Did it?
Oh, it's an exhibition match, I think.
Well, yeah, it is an exhibition match.
There was no decision because it was an exhibition.
Oh. That's not exciting at all. I like the style a lot. Diorite is so underused. It is a bit of an underrated block in Minecraft, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Uh,
really like. We started this out with a small village below hand, and I
yeah.
really appreciate us bringing it back here. Hopefully, for a good section of the town, maybe we'll
Hmm.
see.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. I guess I should continue on the back over here. This will be kind of a tower right here. Um, Floyd Floyd Bamoopwater win or kill. I
Huh?
that's the comment I got by King of the Bungle.
Okay.
I guess he won. It was an exhibition match, so no one officially won. But I mean, it looked like Floyd was winning the match to me. So I don't know quite what to make of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess I didn't understand that this was a fight that was gonna have
Hi, how
no
are you?
decision, but
Yeah. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Thank you
there
for
we go.
subscribing to the channel, whoever it
Hi, how
is.
are you?
2 more subscribers. All right. Your
Yeah,
names will
we
scroll
appreciate.
across in just a second. The stream's on a bit of a delay, but I'll catch you as you guys are
Yeah,
scrolling by.
some good
So yeah.
shout outs right there. Well, yeah, I appreciate the. I think the palette here is looking really nice. I'm liking some of the detail work. I think potentially we can do windows with shutters. I think that'll also help
Yeah,
to break up the facade. Should we choose to do that?
I'll be doing that. Floyd got 69 points, Logan got 64. Okay, so I guess it
That's pretty
sounds like a
close right there.
win to
Also,
me. It
that's
did
kind of
it,
nice.
the
That's
fight didn't
that's
look too
nice.
awfully impressive.
No, I
What I
heard.
saw.
Yeah, I heard he missed a few. Mayweather missed a few opportunities to knock out. So it sounds like
Shame.
potentially, is understood that he was going to win. They just,
Yeah.
wanted to make it look a little better than a slaughter. If you're charging
We got
$50
all
a
right,
pay
we
per
got
view, you
the Harris family subscribed. Thank you for that. And King of the Bungle.
okay? Yeah.
Your stream is like on a 2-minute delay. I
Hi,
know.
how are you?
I know it's on a 2-minute delay. That's all my computer can handle. Uh,
Oof.
I need to get like a capture card. And we got a new subscriber
Yeah,
to
we
the
need
channel.
to we need to actually
But thank you guys.
upgrade. Now that we're having such high rolling numbers right here, of course,
Yeah.
solely just because of us and for no other external circumstances.
Hmm. Yeah, certainly because we're obviously very entertaining people.
People tuned in to see this half of a facade get constructed in three
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah. Isn't it great?
Also, our water source over here is completely frozen, so
It is. It is.
so that happened.
Well, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. It is appreciated.
Absolutely. And we do understand that most people here did not tune in for this, but we do appreciate you hanging around
Hmm.
and hope to see you. We try and stream about 10 o'clock every Sunday, and
Yeah, we're on here every week,
working
so
in
yeah.
in this world right here and a realm of continual progress, clawing away at a goal that will slowly fade away into oblivion as we accept defeat.
Yep. Yep. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's weird.
should you want to come back,
Minecraft
we're
was
here.
supposed to be an escape, but never mind. I was just sorry. I went off on one of my tangents again. So it's my fault.
Yeah. Floyd's an entertainer. He knows how to put a show on. It certainly seems that way.
Yeah, I wish he'd entertain me, one of these nights.
Okay. Is that an innuendo for
Yep.
something?
Yeah, that's no, that's just that's what I wanted to say, and I said it. So
Eddie Gordo. So Floyd won or draw? Kind of both.
I think
Shameless plug, Gray. We love to see it. Yep.
okay, yeah,
Yeah. Uh,
that's true.
do we have any other discussion topics that we can use to wrap up as the stream is kind of coming to an end?
I think it is
Uh,
coming to an end. So in the end, I think obviously Floyd
Floyd's
winning
obviously won,
whatever
but it was a
we're gonna
draw, but
call
he also
this.
won. I don't know what to call it. It
Yeah.
was, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I thought it was good for me to see Floyd have this comeback, especially since he lost, his last fight so decisively.
Yeah, yeah. Who did he
Are
fight in
you?
that last? Who did he fight in the last fight?
His name was Derek.
Say, I get who the Paul brothers fight
No,
mixed
well,
up.
Floyd. This was kind of not a really a professional boxing match, but he was just out on the street, um, and
Oh,
yeah, he did. You not see that? It was all over the. People got really upset
I did
about
not
this
see
one.
this. No.
Oh well, he was out on the street, and I think he tried paying for something with fake money, and then they tried to arrest him, and he got into a fight, and he lost. So
Ooh. Oh no. Yeah. How good is KSI now? uh, I don't know. He's probably
I
still
think
kind of
he's okay.
I don't know. I'm
I
sure
think
he's all
the
right.
fact that it happened, you got to think the KSI fight happened not that long ago, but in you know respect to Logan's career, it was pretty long ago. Because he's been doing this
Yeah.
for what, 2 years?
Has he been doing it for 2 years now? Has it
He's
been that
been
long
like
since the KSI fight?
He's been training for a while. I was
Say, I
surprised that it
know
was like
they have,
years and not
but
months.
I know they have, but dang, that's still.
I'm gonna. Should I just put in an oak wood floor for fun right now, or were you just gonna go with the facade and then we would add in the floors?
I guess we can add in the floors later.
Okay.
Actually, we'll just do the whole interior later.
Okay. I can get behind that.
Flo- Floyd lost that one. Yep. Nope. He sounds like it. I don't
Yeah.
know how I missed that.
Yeah. Like the video was everywhere. They had it wasn't a normal decision. Um, they actually they declared Floyd's family the winner, which was really weird. So
Interesting.
yeah, it was just it wasn't my favorite fight video. Um, he also they caught him kind of begging, so that was a little tough. I just felt it was in poor taste. You don't need to brag about it.
Yeah. All right.
And I don't know, they all won the fight, but then they lost their jobs as boxers. So that was tough for them.
Ooh. This stream's starting to slow down again. Well, yeah, I see it. It's popped up on my CBS Sports now. Floyd Mayweather
What
impresses
has
it that it's ended as a draw. Money impresses as exhibition goes the distance. Uh, it goes the distance by going all 8 rounds, but
I mean, yeah, it's what I expected, to be honest. I didn't think there was going to be a knockout, and there wasn't. I
yeah.
think
They
that was
said
the only reason people were there to see,
Paul only
Logan get his
won
ass beat.
Paul only won 1 round out of the 8, and that was round 2, according to the unofficial scorecard.
Oh, okay. Which is probably a little more unbiased and official than the actual scorecard.
Eh. Let's see.
I don't know. I don't know
This
how
is some
rigged that one. Oh,
interesting stats. So of
okay.
punches thrown, Jake Paul connected on actually Floyd Mayweather connected on 7 out of 14 jabs. Logan Paul connected on 7 out of 73.
Oh,
On power hits, Mayweather connected on 36 of 93. For Logan, it was 21 of 144. So that's total 43 of 107 for Floyd, or 40%, and 28 of 217 for Logan, or 13%. Bit
oh,
rough.
that is
uh,
rough. Every now and then you think you're feeling good, and then you walk in and you go 13% on a math test. You think you know what you're doing, and then all of a sudden, you get some reciprocals. I hated reciprocals as a young math student, and then as an older student, I think my least favorite thing quickly became derivatives and integrals.
oh yeah.
And then that slowly transitioned into where I just hated the people, and it wasn't even about math anymore. And I think that's where I found true joy.
In despising people. All right.
Well, once you hate the people enough, the math doesn't really matter. I would like to point out
All
I was
right.
pretty justified in hating my Diffie Q teacher.
Uh,
The man taught the class off of a website whose latest, copyright registration at the bottom was the year 2005. It looked like the website had been made in 2005. The website, from a navigation standpoint, was a disaster.
well, damn.
So it was impossible to find anything. And then once you actually did find something, it was vague notes that you would type into a program software, because most of the homework that we did was somehow solved through coding and not. It was
Interesting.
wild. It was a disaster of a class.
That seems, yeah, very rough. Uh, all right. Well, let's that up. There we go. Uh, no. I mean, I don't know. I feel like most of my math teachers have been pretty good, except for the fucking calc teacher we had in high school.
Oh yeah, she who will not be named. I know exactly who
Yeah.
you're talking about. Like that. You
Yeah.
know what? Honestly, I don't feel bad about dropping Miss Mackey's name. All right, she can mac. She can mac on this cock. All right, let me tell you, I
uh,
hated that. And I think my
I
favorite
knew
line
she
from
hated
Miss
me.
Mackey was when I was trying to study for a test after I'd not done well on one, and she stared me straight in the face and said, "Maybe you're just a B student." Uh,
Yeah.
and so
Fuck you.
yeah, so that's a line that I will never forget. And Miss Mackey, if you're out there listening, that attitude is the reason why you're still renting an apartment in your late 40s. So
Sheesh.
you can
She's
go
not
and,
wrong
and
too.
shit. I am not wrong. That lady rents an apartment as a 40. I honestly probably like a 60-year-old now. Uh,
Looks like it.
She does look like it. She looks like she rides a broom to work.
Uh, what are you guys going to school for? Shootashay wants to know.
Ooh, all right. You go
That's a
first
good one.
here. I'm not.
I'm
Actually,
a.
no. I want to go first
Yeah,
because
great. You go
you're the
first.
more impressive one. I'm going to school for civil engineering. So I'm gonna design roadways and urban infrastructure.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
Yep. And I'm a computer science major.
Oh yes.
So
One of those sweaty boys.
mhm. I'd like to end up working at like a game company around where we are. Where we live is
Which is
less than like
where we
it's
are.
it's less than 30 minutes from Epic Games headquarters and about an
That
hour
is true.
from Insomnia East. Uh,
Oh,
so two pretty big game studios. Sorry that happened to you, Gray. That's really rude of her. Yeah, well, you have teachers that you hate. It's
you do.
it's
And
gonna
I think it
happen.
makes you a better student because it prepares you for disappointing your parents when you get home. You
Okay,
know?
not this rant again. Uh, all right, I need to go get more concrete, so I'll be back. Give me a second.
I got you. Yeah,
But
in all
yeah,
seriousness, we have made some nice progress right here.
yeah,
Yeah, I
pretty
think she
decent
just stuck out
progress.
to me because it was just a distinctively negative experience, and I think it was one of the first teachers that just really just did not like me. And I prided myself on being a likable student.
Yeah,
My
same.
mother was also a teacher at the high school that I went to.
Oh yeah,
So
I had his mom as my teacher. It was fun.
she could repeatedly threaten to just walk down the hall and just talk to my mother about me, I guess.
Interesting.
And naturally, this inspired me to be a much worse student in her class, which did not make things much better between the two of us. But at that point, I really didn't care.
Of course not. Yeah, I wouldn't have cared either if I was at that
No,
point in her class. Cause
she was not,
no, fuck her. She
she
was
was
she
not
was
a
terrible.
super, terrible, strong. She came across to me as very biased and very just yeesh.
Yeah,
That's the way I'll put it. I'll stick to that as my assessment of her, and move along to another discussion topic. I don't
yeah.
really.
Let's do one last discussion topic and then we'll wrap up the
Oh
stream.
yeah,
So thank you.
yeah, that is true.
Thanks again to all the people who tuned into the stream. I know you're here for the fight, but we appreciate you watching.
Which is
Nevertheless,
over, and now
yeah,
you're here for the fight against boredom. You
yep,
know.
as we all are.
Oh.
Anyways,
All right,
but
back to the
so
cool
the
thing.
discussion topic. So, what are your desert island games? Like you're on a desert
Ooh.
island, you can take 3 or 5 video games with you. What you gonna
Ooh.
take? I assume one of them's gonna be
Wait,
Halo Reach.
three or five? Which
Yeah, three.
which is a number?
Let's do 5. Let's say
Okay, I
5.
think that's fair. All right, so right off the bat, Halo Reach is a given.
Yeah.
So Halo Reach,
Mm-hmm.
Mario Kart. Wait, am I alone, or are there other people?
This is a good question. Um,
Because that changes actually a
because
pretty
you could
huge
make
amount.
several different lists depending on whether you're
Okay,
alone,
let's
whether you have
say for the
internet
sake of this
access,
list,
whether you're
let's
allowed
say
game
for the sake of this
compilations.
list, you are alone,
Mm-hmm.
but you can play online with other people.
Okay. All right.
I'm sticking with Halo Reach. I was gonna say Mario Kart Wii. I am no longer going to say it because we're alone,
All
which I
right.
feel like is fair.
Okay.
Super Mario Galaxy,
That's a good one.
Wii Sports Resort.
All right.
I don't think you can include the original Wii Sports, though I do want to. I want that on the record. That's an honorable mention, but if you're on an island, you really have to taunt fate itself and just go with the Wii Sports Resort. Plus, I think we all remember how elite swordplay was on that.
That's true.
Um, Gosh, I'm trying to think of games because it's alone. Because so many of the games I would play intentionally because you could play them with other people. I'm gonna do. This is gonna be a weird one.
Okay.
I liked Burnout Paradise City, and I will I will tell you why that's not Forza Horizon. Is because Burnout Paradise City was the first kind of open world auto game that I had. So to
Okay.
me, there's just a nostalgia to it that it does the same thing as Forza, but it's not quite the same. It
All
doesn't have
right.
the nostalgia for me. And then I guess we're on the last one now. What is? Oh yeah, I'll take Dark Souls just because
Interesting.
that way I'll have a game that I can never hope to defeat.
All
Keep
right.
it interesting. Keep it lively.
All right. So that's
All right.
pretty solid
I
few
wanna.
games.
It's an interesting top five. A lot of it is based on what I grew up playing. And as someone that did not play a ton of video games, that's a pretty limited selection. But I'm proud and I'll stand by that list.
Hmm.
Now I'm interested to hear yours because you have a lot more video game experience under your belt here to make this call. So I'm ready.
This is tough.
Top five.
Well, I'm gonna
You are
go.
alone. You can play online with others.
Okay. Uh, oh, Shrita Shea has some comments. Hers would be Borderlands 2, Stardew Valley, Minecraft, Sims 4, and Risk of Rain 2. Easier for
Oh
me than
my
I thought it
gosh,
was.
I cannot believe I did not have
I was gonna
Minecraft.
say I would have Minecraft in mind. It's my favorite game of all
Minecraft is
time.
gonna replace. What was my last one?
Dark Souls.
Yeah, Minecraft replaces
Say
Dark
I
Souls.
gotta have Minecraft because I would pick that even without online. I mean, it's my favorite game of all time. I've played it more than any other game. I don't think I could ever
Yes,
get bored of playing Minecraft.
agreed.
It's just too good.
Absolutely.
Um, so I'd have that. Um, I'm gonna go with regular Wii Sports. I would say Wii
Oh, okay,
Resort, but I
okay.
think, I mean, I'm already feeling a little tired of being on an island if I've got Resort with me. So, uh, I'll just pick regular Wii Sports. Although Resort would be my honorable mention, so we'll trade off there.
Okay, all right.
Hmm,
I respect that.
this is tough. I'll go with an Animal Crossing game. I want something
Oh,
relaxing, and that is
okay.
definitely Animal Crossing. I don't know if I'd pick New Horizons because again, I'm already on an island. So one
Really,
of the
really
Animal
taking out
Crossing games.
a lot of islands games right
Yeah.
here. Far Cry is upset.
Yep. Sorry, Far Cry. Um, I want an open world game.
Okay. Yeah, that's what Burnout Paradise City was for me. I want the feeling of really just unrelenting freedom. Because that way I get my open world game and my racing game in the
Minecraft, Wii
same.
Sports, Animal Crossing. Uh,
GTA, bro, GTA.
like I like GTA. I don't have that much experience with GTA. My favorite open world game is Breath of the Wild, but I know I
Oh,
get
I can
tired
get
of
behind
that.
Breath of the Wild.
It's a
Yeah, it is
phenomenal
a game
game.
you burn out on.
I
Honestly,
fire it up. I start like a
most
new
of the
world
Zelda
like once a year.
games in general, I can get tired of pretty quickly.
Say Breath of the Wild it's one that I fire up like once a year and start a new
Okay.
world. I've got several hundred hours in that game just because it's so much fun to explore. Um, I want to do Forza Horizon. I'll do Horizon 4. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, GTA, I don't know. I like GTA a lot, what I have played, but I like racing games and I like open world games, and Horizon is just kind of the best of both worlds, in my opinion. Plus, they've added updates like monthly since the game came out almost 3 years ago, which is really impressive.
That
I
is
think
true.
they added new content pretty
Yeah.
regularly.
Yeah, screw Halo 4 for pretending they were going to do the same. So,
Yeah, and then I don't know. I'd like a shooter game, but I don't play shooters enough to pick any one. Hold up, let me wheel on over to my shelf of games and
whew.
see what I can pick out. Hmm. See, I see Galaxy on the shelf. I see Madden on the shelf. Uh, I see several Assassin's Creed games on the shelf. I want a good story game, so let's go Assassin's Creed 2
The,
as my last one. Assassin's Creed 2.
okay.
There we go. Because
I can get behind,
I got into Assassin's Creed the franchise last year, and the first one I played was Assassin's Creed 2, and it is by far the best one. It's
which
just
Assassin's Creed again?
Assassin's Creed 2. If you're
Okay.
going to play an Assassin's Creed game, play that one. Just skip the first one entirely. It's kind of shit when compared to 2 is just so much better. Uh, yeah, I want to play Breath of the Wild so bad. I literally bought a Switch just so I could play Breath of the Wild, and I think
That
it's
is
worth it.
correct. I
Uh,
can vouch for you on that.
hmm I mean, buy if you don't want to afford, regular Switch, get a Switch Lite because I feel like that's a pretty good alternative. Sure you can't plug it into the TV, but it's a pretty solid enough handheld, and that'll allow you to play what few Switch games you want to play without having to spend all $300 on a normal size Switch. All
Dude,
right.
I'm watching the comment section of the post game fight coverage
Oh
right
yeah.
now, and it's a disaster. I think Logan might have won.
Logan, how?
I don't know.
Say I didn't see any part of the fight where Logan won. But I don't know. That's a tough list to make. And like I said, if we didn't allow online, that might change things. If we had other people with us, that would change things because then you'd want to have like a Mario Kart or a Smash Bros or something with you, or a Mario Party.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that, but I don't think I would. So finalizing your top five for the end of the stream here.
Yep. That was weird. Texture glitch. Normal Switch is a bit pricey. Contemplating buying one basically since the Switch Lite came out. My sister has a Switch Lite, and I think it's more comfortable than the regular Switch. The buttons, just the texture, the feel of it overall, it's pretty nice. It feels a bit higher quality than the regular Switch. I quite like it. It's pretty good. So, would recommend the Switch Lite if you got like a game or two that you want to play on Switch, but you don't want to spend all $300. So, so yeah, I think that's should we more or less call the stream over? I feel like that was
I
a pretty good
think
way to end it.
I agree.
But that's there. Hi, uh, to you too. Unfortunately, we're literally wrapping up the stream right now. So sorry. He asked if he can join. Um, yep. Sorry, we're
Wait,
wrapping up our stream
what's
for
going
tonight.
on right now?
We got a viewer in the comments wanted to know if he can join. I said we're wrapping up right now, and also this is a kind of a private world. Um, but
Well,
uh,
you are more than in free to join us in watching our continued build here.
yeah,
Uh, the
we'll be here next
we do
Sunday though.
stream next Sunday, baby. So
So I guess we'll be continuing this build. We'll probably have a bit more of it done by that point. I want to figure out what to
yes,
do with the roof, but as you can see, it's starting to come together
it
uh,
is.
on Switch. Yeah, but yeah, I guess that's gonna more or less do it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and go over where it's someplace safe to log off, and
Oh yeah,
we'll call it
it is
quits.
time.
Thank you for all the people who joined thinking that this was a stream for the fight. I mean, it wasn't officially a stream for the fight, but I mean,
Oh,
hey,
we did.
we got over
We might have helped.
3,000 views on the stream, which is a bit nuts.
There we go. That is
uh,
honestly kind of wild.
that's really wild. So thank you all for joining us today. Really appreciate it. I'll go ahead and save and quit. And that'll be it for today's stream. So thank you for
Well,
watching. We really appreciate it. And yep, Shrita Shay, we'll see you next Sunday as well. You have a good week too.
oh yeah.
And we'll see you guys sometime soon. Thank you for watching.